to do all the researching on how to speak comfortably on camera and all that, but you never get in contact with William or Taylor to actually put it in motion. So although it seems like you're taking action, you're really action faking, you know. So one of the things about, you can just tell the difference is that you got to put something out there in the market to get feedback, because that's what it is. You got to act, assess, and adjust. And a prime example of that is that when I first started my Etsy store, this is the Etsy layout that I have now is the 4th iteration of my store. And I understood this concept because if I would have just, because I'm a graphic artist and a designer, so by nature, we try to do stuff that's perfect. So I have to balance that part of me with what needs to happen for my business in order to generate sales. So I had to put that part of me in check, where I just need everything to be precise. I got to have the right color. I got to have the right hex code and all that kind of stuff like that. That's not going to make any money. So I needed to get it just to 85% right. So let me get this thing 85% right, and I'm going to put it out there in the market, because what you need is action taking, is that you put something out there in the market and you let the market speak back to you. And you have to learn to listen, and you can't be emotionally attached to your product. And oftentimes we're too emotionally attached to what we're creating, and the value of your product will be determined by the response you get from the market when you put it out there. You might think you got the best product in the world, but you put it out there, you don't hear number crickets. It's a dud. So you got to let the market speak back to you. And 3 things will happen. You'll put a product out there. Either you'll get no response, and that's good, because you need to know that. Second, you'll put something out there and it's a killer. I mean, people just buy it up. Third, you'll put something out there and you get negative feedback, and that's cool, because you want that too, because all of this is data, and that's what you need. But you can't get that if you're just sitting there trying to create. You know, you done went about $300,000-$400,000. I'm sorry, $3,000 or $4,000 worth of equipment, and you don't even have an idea for a product that you want to create. You action faking. Because really what you should be thinking about is, what can I produce that I can put out in the market that's going to deliver a ton of value? And then you have to let the market tell you, well, have I created something that's valuable? Because really money is just paper. Another way to look at money is what is called a value voucher. And it holds value. You see what I'm saying? So if I put a product out there and I'm thinking that my product is worth, and this is how you assess, you want to act, assess, and adjust. Act, assess, and adjust. Put something out there, listen to what the market says, and then you want to refine your process. So you might say that this product that I'm creating is worth $20. Okay, you haven't done no market research, and that's cool. But once you put that out in the market will tell you whether or not you create a $20 product or not. You know what I'm saying? So either you did something wrong with your marketing, you don't know who your targeted customer is, you didn't create the right type of product, or there's something missing. And that's what you need. You need to get that feedback. And I think what happens for many of us artists, for the most part, is that we're stuck in the analysis paralysis, perfectionist. We want to get it just right. It has to be just like this. And that doesn't really work. All of that equates to like action faking. It's like buying business cards and you don't even have a business. You got a business card that says CEO and you don't even have a business. That's like action faking. You see what I'm saying? It's stuff that you're doing that looks like you're busy. You're sitting all day looking at 1,000 YouTube videos and you won't apply none of it. You see what I'm saying? And another way to look at these these webinars, is start looking at them as skillinars. There's a different way to look at them. You want these to become skillinars. You want to take what you get out of these webinars or these classes, and even if you don't apply but one thing from it, it'll add up. So if you apply one thing, you watch 10 seminars or 10 webinars or whatever it is that you're watching, and if you apply one thing from each one of them, you've put 10 things out there. But if you watch 10 things and don't do nothing, man, you're just wasting your time. And time is the most valuable resource that we got. It's irreplaceable. You can't get it back. So you want to make sure that you're maximizing your time with whatever it is that you create. And don't be afraid. That's the thing. The problem is sometimes we're afraid. And it's fear that holds us back. We're afraid of what might happen, what they might say. We're not in that. That's not the season we're in right now. We're in a season of authenticity, expressing yourself, and there's a crowd out there, and there's a tribe, and there's a circle for you, but you have to realize that inside of yourself,